we're here in the 21st century. It's a very high-tech world. What makes you excited about being an ag teacher in the 21st century?
I think one of the most exciting things is that we know the population is expected to grow by so much in the next 10 to 20 years, and feeding that population and providing them with that food source that they're going to need is going to be such a challenge that no matter what we teach our kids, it's going to be relevant for them in their lifetime and then their children's lifetime. I think it's important to understand that we have that impact every day, aside from the relevant things that we teach them about what agriculture is today, about what it'll be in the future.
And how about what makes you excited about the future of agriculture, especially when you look at the kids that you're teaching?
Well, what makes me excited is we used to be more plows, cows, and sows, but now we have to put the science and technology into it. We have to come up with solutions in order to feed an ever-growing, populating world, and we have to come up with ways to be able to do that. And we have to use that technology. We have to be able to get so many yields off the small amount of acreage that we have. And it's nice to be able to work with all the kids and their great diversity and take them all around the United States and Pennsylvania and let them experience new items in the world and get to experience different conferences and competitions.
See like a global perspective on agriculture.
Yes, they do get to see a global perspective. There are some international programs too that we can take our children to that we're looking at trying to do that at this point. So that way they can see agriculture in another perspective outside the United States.
And just one last question, and either one of you can answer this that would like to. What would be some sort of maybe surprising examples of the kind of technology that's being applied in agriculture today that maybe folks who don't really deal with ag on a regular basis would be surprised about?
I think simply here at the farm show, if they just walk through today's agriculture display that's been featured by Penn Ag Industries, just to see the housing and the technology that's used in raising the animals, from birth all the way to the point we need them for a food source is kind of astounding. And we have robotic milkers, and a lot of things can happen on a farm now without the touch of human hands at all, and that's pretty cool when you think about it. And that today's generation of students is typically 3 generations removed from production agriculture being on a farm, and they really have no concept of where their food comes from. And so for us, that's our challenge to getting them to understand that, and the farm show helps us do that because they actually get to see all those things in action and working.
Wow, that's exciting. And congratulations on your display, by the way, which won a 3rd place award here at the farm show for FFA landscape displays. I'm here with the Cumberland Valley High School landscape display at the Pennsylvania Farm Show. This is the 1st place award-winning landscape displays. Congratulations to Cumberland Valley for that. And I'm here with Mike Woods, who is going to tell us a little bit about what he sees happening in agriculture in the 21st century. Mike, thanks for being here.
No problem. Thank you for having us here today. Definitely, I love agriculture. It's always been a part of my life, and I think the thing that energizes me the most, especially through agriculture education, are the students and the new technologies out there, the things that are those aha moments that make the students just flare up and want to learn more about where their food, fiber, and natural resources come from.
So a lot of times folks have a perception that agriculture is a farmer with a tractor pulling a plow, doing kind of the old idea of ag. What are some of the surprises that are happening in ag here in the 21st century that maybe people who haven't been on a farm lately would be amazed to learn?
Well, a lot of people think that when they go out there, they see Farmer John in their bibs and their straw hat and a fork. But at the same point in time, they're people just like you and I. They're out there, they're working hard every day. One farmer feeds 155 people. And when they get out there and they see the new fandangled technology, the big combines like the ones in today's ag exhibit, and all the different technology as far as scientific studies and all the different cool tools that people get to use, they realize that they're actually scientists as well, and they're producing food for all of the world.
And part of that technology is efficiency, isn't it? Making sure to apply just the right amount of fertilizers, planting seeds at just the right depth for maximum yield, all these kind of things that are very, very high tech that are now worked out. Is that correct?
Most definitely. It's all been about generating higher yields to feed more people. As most of us know, the world population is expected to explode to 9 billion people by 2050, and that's a lot of mouths to feed. And who's going to do it? The American farmer.
Tyler is a statewide officer with FFA. He's a 2011 graduate of Cumberland Valley High School, and he's taking a full year to invest in the future of Pennsylvania agriculture as a statewide FFA officer. Tyler, can you talk a little bit about your experience with agriculture, why you would recommend it to young people, and what are you excited about when it comes to the future of Pennsylvania agriculture?
Well, agriculture is one of the most basic industries in the United States and actually in all the world. So really, it's one of the most important things. By the year 2050, the world's population is going to double. So imagine if you took the entire planet Earth and made another one. We're going to have to feed a whole nother Earth by that year. So really, agriculture is going to be pretty important and getting enough food to feed that whole world is going to be very important to our future.
And you're going to have a key role in that. What's your role? What are you looking to do in your future?
Well, I plan on going to Penn State for a degree in agriculture extension education so that I can be an ag teacher and FFA advisor. And that way I can educate the youth about agriculture, and
Excellent.
really it's just something that I've always dreamed of doing.
So you're going to leverage your knowledge to help the future generation spread out and teach even more knowledge about how to feed the world.
Actually, that's what me and my team have been doing this whole year, basically, is we've been going around to all the different high schools in Pennsylvania that have an ag program, and we've been teaching them lessons about not only the importance of agriculture, but also some of the opportunities in FFA and how we play a role in that key industry.